Hi guys and welcome to today's weighing video. We're going to start off with Isla. Now you may remember I mentioned that Isla is actually carrying eggs and I'd hoped by now that she would have laid them. Unfortunately she hasn't, but they are definitely still there. You can feel them, they stick out quite a bit at the sides. And the other thing I've noticed is she looks much bulkier. But at the same time, to me, she seems quite skinny. She's eating loads and loads, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem to be going on. Her tail looks quite thin. Like, obviously they don't have a bulky one like a leopard gecko, but it just doesn't seem right. And her ribs sometimes stick out a bit. I don't know, she just seems really slim, but as I said, she's eating loads. Now, her weight, okay, her weight was, 32, it dropped a little bit, it went up to 33, and it's been dropping ever since. Now, with her eating so much, I'd hope that her weight has gone up, but I'm really not sure. Maybe by a gram. So last month it's 27 grams, and you're not going to sit in there, are you? No. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's gone up to 32. So we're back to February's weight. That's actually pretty good. Although I would like her to gain a little bit more weight. Pretty happy with that. We have jumped 5 grams in 1 month. I think last month I did say I wanted her to gain some weight. So that's some success right there. Next we have Lyra. I thought I'd move the camera so you can actually see her. A lot of people still don't realise that I have 2 different crested geckos. But yes, I do. Lyra and Isla, they have very similar names. Anyway, Lyra's weight throughout these few months has been quite consistent. It's dropped a little bit, it's gained a little bit. Last month she was 36 grams. She was 36 grams actually in February and she went up to 39. So ideally, if she could be around 39, that would be awesome. Also, something I noticed she was doing, and I've just noticed it when I was picking her out the cage now, is she gets really low down to the floor of the cage and it's almost like she's hunting woodlice. Because the other night I actually caught her looking there and then she was like licking around her mouth as if she'd just eaten. So it's not like the worst thing if she does eat the woodlice or worms. It actually keeps the population down a bit, so it actually benefits the tank a little bit. So, because obviously they breed so quickly, and also it's a great calcium source for her. So it's all good. So 36 grams last month. Don't go on the edge. Don't go on the edge. Don't go on. We don't want like a false weigh in. You have to get it right in the centre. 40 grams. Wow, okay. This has started off really, really well. I hope we see some of these gains in the leopard geckos. So first up for the leopard geckos we have Diego. Diego is always just really normal with his weights. Nothing really changes. Since February he's 95, he went down a little bit, he started to gain a bit more. So hopefully he's gained a bit more weight, although I do think he looks on the slim side. I don't know. He looks like he's going to shed soon. Not much to say about him. He's been eating a lot as usual. And we've had really hot weather, so he's been spending a lot of time like in the middle of the tank and the cooler end of the tank. But that's about it. So 94 grams last month. 94 grams this month. I sounded really common then. 94 grams. Very nice. Oh, no, now it's 95. Okay, I'm going to click that button and take him out, see what it says. It says 95. I say you've gained a gram. Well done, Diego. Next is Gizmo. As you may know, she turned 10 years old this month. So, all is looking well. If you don't know this already, leopard geckos can live for 20 or more years. You certainly should know that before you get a gecko because it's quite a commitment. But we're going to weigh her now. She's been eating like normal, really enthusiastic. It's great to see. Her weight has slowly been gaining over these last few months. I have noticed she's been digging a little bit lately. Don't know what that's about. I don't see any more eggs in there. I haven't seen any other signs that she's going to lay eggs, luckily. So Hopefully not. So if I just look at the papers, she started off in February at 64 grams. That's where we want to be getting to. But last month she was 49 grams. And this month she's 53. Oh my goodness, everyone is gaining that weight. 53 grams, very good. Next we have Ziggy. I definitely feel like she's probably gained the most this month. I don't know yet. All I know is even when she's not eating, she tends to retain her weight really well, and she has been eating. She's been eating a variety of food, and just holding her she feels a lot heavier than the others. But so far in the lead of gaining the most is Isla. So do you think Ziggy and Minnie, one of them, might gain more? Possibly. So at the start in February, she was 75 grams. And last month she was 64. So our target is 75. She's been gradually going up in her weight, so that's been good. I think she's definitely gained more weight. Let's see. 67! Oh, she has not beaten either or Lyra or Gizmo. So only 3 grams with Ziggy, but she is doing really, really well. There's definite progress with these guys. And finally we have Minnie. Minnie has been eating every single thing I give her. She's been doing a lot of hand feeding because, as you may know, she has a dodgy eye, and if she's having those days where she's not really interested in hunting, I will help her, but if I can get her to actively hunt on her own, that's ideal. The other day she actually nearly flew out of the vivarium because she saw I had mealworms. She went crazy. But my only concern is I think she still looks kind of slim. Like, her tail's just not that plump. But Minnie's always that one that I always think looks small, and then I weigh her and it's always surprising. So in February when we started this off, she was 65 grams. Since then she obviously lost some grams, and then she steadily started to gain it from last month. So last month she was 50 grams. You getting into position, Minnie? Yeah. So I hope she's gained weight. Here we go. Put your tail in. What? Only 1 gram. She's 51 grams. What? She has been eating so much, but I have noticed it just doesn't seem like she's, you know, keeping that weight on so much. She is an interesting one. So, in the way of weight gaining, Isla has won this week with 5 grams, Lyra and Gizmo with 4, Ziggy with 3, and Diego and Minnie with 1. Now, it doesn't seem like much, and it really isn't much for Minnie, so maybe I have to just give her a little bit extra food. I don't know. But all I know is everyone has gained weight, so I'm very happy with that. We are going in the right direction. It's kind of as predicted. As I said, last year with Gizmo's weights, they dropped, and then when it came into August and September, they started to go back to normal. So we're all heading in the right direction here. And September should actually be quite interesting. Will we get back to those ideal weights? I do not know. All I do know is Minnie's probably been the best behaved. Okay, I was going to compliment you then, but okay. Goodbye. So thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.